Hello students, I will continue with the relief and the structure features of the Europe in this video. In the last video I've explained about the northwestern mountain and the plateau. In this video I will start with the Great European Plain. So the Great European Plains, and it stretches, or the extension of this plain is from this Bay of Biscay in the west to this Ural mountain in the east, okay, and from the Arctic Ocean in the north to this Black Sea in the south. This plain is relatively narrow in the western section, but towards the eastern section it becomes wider. The plains actually looks like a triangle with a wide base in the apex portion, means at the base in the eastern portion, and apex portion towards the west. The land is not uniformly flat over this plain region. There are many undulation is present in some of the places. Small hills and the hillocks are also present over here, which break up the monotonousness or the character of this landscape. So the Valdai Hills, that is 103 meter, is the most important of them. Much of the plain are composed of the alluvial deposits laid down by the different rivers like the Elbe, then Vistula, then the Rhine. You can see all the name of this, then the Shine. All this river actually drain into this plain region and deposits a huge amount of the alluvium in this places. These rivers actually drain into the English Channel, like the Shine as draining into this English Channel, then the Rhine is Rhine, then Elbe is draining into the North Sea. Some of the rivers are that traverse over here are draining into the Baltic Sea, some are into the Arctic Ocean. So this region is being traversed by a large number of the rivers, and the rivers, you can see all the rivers are being marked over here with the black line. So the black line is actually denoting the rivers of this region. So you can see most of the rivers are draining in the different direction of the Europe, some in the north, some in the Arctic Ocean, some in the Baltic Sea, some in the North Sea, and some are in the English Channel. So this is the English Channel. The rivers like the Dnieper, that is present over here, and this is present over here, and the Volga, which is present over here, you can see are draining into the Black Sea and Caspian Sea respectively. The Dnieper is draining into this Black Sea, and the river Volga is draining into this Caspian Sea. So this is a plainland region which are being traversed, and a huge number of the rivers are present in this plainland section, or in the Great European Plain region of this section. The next landform feature that is present below the Great European Plains is the South European Fold Mountain. So from the term South European Fold Mountain, you can understand this mountain system is present in the southern part of the Europe. So this is the southern part of the Europe. It consists of a series of the fold mountains that is present over here. The Alp mountain rises in the center with a majestic panoramic view. It is a young fold mountain like our Himalayas, but it's smaller and lower in elevation than the Himalayan mountain. It is about 1100 kilometer long, and it is about 50 to 60 kilometer wide. Okay, so the highest peak of Alp is Mont Blanc, which is present over here. The height of it is a 4,807 meter. It is nearly half of the elevation of the Mount Everest. The Mont Blanc is located on the border portions of the France and the Italy. Okay, the other two important peaks of this regions are the Mount Matterhorn and Mount Rosa. Okay, next is this alpine, means the Alps system is known as the alpine system. The Alps mountain system is known as the alpine system. So this alpine system from here radiates into the different direction. It extends into the Balkan Peninsula. So this is the Balkan Peninsula. As the Dinaric Alps in the Greece. So in the Greece portion, is showing you the Greece, means where the Greece is located. So you can see the name of the different sections of it is given. So the alpine system is radiating into this section, and you can see it is known over this is a part of the Balkan Peninsula. So first it is after this portion, this Alps is known over here as the Dinaric Alps, and when entering into the Greece section, it is known as the Pindus. Okay, so another branch of the Alps lies in the east as the Carpathian Alps. So you can see in the eastern section another branch of the Alps is present over here, and it is known as the Carpathian Alps in the places in the countries like Czechoslovakia and the Hungary. Okay, third range stretches in the Italy as Apennines. So you can see over here the third stretch of the Alps is extending over here, and the name is Apennines. Okay, and then it is going and extending further towards the eastern section or eastern portion of the country. The Alps extend over here, and it is named as the Caucasus Mountain in between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea. Mount Elbrus, you can see over here, Mount Elbrus, that is 5630 meter, is the highest peak of the highest peak of this Caucasus portion, and also the highest peak of the Europe. The Penarus and the Sierra Nevada, which is present over here. You can see the Penarus over here and the Sierra Nevada over here. Are also some of the notable mountains that are present over here. Mount Vesuvius in the Italy. So Mount Vesuvius, Mount Stromboli, Mount Etna are some of the volcanic islands that are present in this region. So this is the end of this video. I'll continue the next of the portion in the next video. Thank you everyone.